3, 2.
So I'm here, Mr. Holly.
Good morning.
Are you familiar with the novel Children of Men?
I'm not.
Okay,
I'm
so
not.
as we kind of talked about before filming, the novel's about last generation of humans. People have kind of lost their will to do anything more than just simply exist because
Right.
that humanity's going to die out anyway.
Right.
So we have a few questions for you.
Okay, sure.
So, what do you think you would do if you realized you're the last generation of humanity?
There'd probably be a lot of things I would change. I'd have to really kind of think about that.
Mm-hmm.
That's such a deep question, thinking about if you're the last generation to be here on Earth, what would you do?
It's a big question to put you on the spot.
It is a
We
big
get it.
question. It is
We
a
get it.
really big question.
We get it. We have to do that to everyone.
Yeah. Maybe try and leave a bigger mark on the world, which is kind of sad to say because you'd think that you would want to do that anyway,
Mm-hmm.
no matter if you're the last generation or not, but probably be more intentional about what I'm doing
Right.
to leave that legacy now. And then it gets into you're leaving a legacy for what? If you're the last generation,
Right.
but it's that unknown of, well, will there be anybody else to come behind us
Exactly.
at some point in the future? We don't know, but yeah, that's
Exactly.
good question.
So, in the book, the government has kind of taken a almost tyrannical role.
Hmm.
So, do you think that the thirst for power trumps humanity, even in a scenario where the power is ultimately going to fade away because there's no one left?
Right. It's interesting. I think, when I watch the news every day, what little bit I watch,
Right.
there are times you could ask me that question and I would say absolutely that the thirst for power trumps humanity. And then, you'll come across things either on Twitter or YouTube where it shows somebody doing a humanitarian act for somebody else and you
Right.
think, you know what, that's what it's all about. So it restores that belief in, I think humanity trumps power.
So there's always time for a comeback.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I think at times, I wish there was more humanity than the thirst for power.
Right.
So
So you think that in order to really fully live, you have to have a purpose?
yes,
Right.
I think so.
So it's not worthwhile just to exist.
Right. Yeah, I think everybody needs purpose. It's kind of like, I know a lot of times in education we talk about what's your why? Like, why are you doing this?
Right.
So I think to have that purpose, yeah, it makes your life meaningful. It makes you want to get up and do something every day
Exactly.
because you have a purpose for doing it.
Right.
Absolutely.
So if you found out you had 2 years to live, I know, good question. Would you continue living your life as you always have or change it completely?
I don't think I would change it completely. I think I would continue doing what I'm doing. I think I would make some changes here and there, but not wholesale. I'm going to totally scrap how I've been living and do things differently.
Right.
I think if I thought that, I would be like, okay, whether or not I have 2 years to live, I got to do some
Right.
changes. But I think I would change, a few things. But I'm happy with the way I'm living. But I also know that there's always room for improvement.
Right.
So yeah.
Right. Thank you,
Yeah.
Mr. Roberts.
Absolutely. Enjoy talking to y'all.